It was like a couple of months, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, and it was so stressful in that gap because you're trying to figure out about agents. It's your first time experiencing working with an agent. Like, I wish I had the support of like knowing going from college to pro to whatever is ahead. So it was a whole new experience for me.
What's your experience been like with agents? Do you feel like
Oh,
do you feel like they've helped you? Do you feel like there have been some roadblocks that you've hit? I mean, obviously you're laughing, so clearly that's
yeah. It's a lot of roadblocks, I'm not even
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
lie. Um, Maybe, I don't know, maybe not everyone has the same experience. I know there's agents that are good. I had a tough time, I'm not even gonna lie. It got to a point where I felt like the agents I had, like either they didn't back me fully or like I remember having a sit down call with one of my agents and I was like, do you not believe in me as a player? Like, let me know right now. If you don't think I'm good enough, that's completely fine. I respect your decision, but I'm gonna keep pushing and look for someone that does because I know
Yeah.
my worth and I want to strive to reach something in my
Yeah.
career.
I feel like there's like two buckets of agents. There's like the agents that, you know, represent the top players and they're making they don't have to worry too much about
Yeah,
bringing in the income because I think obviously, look, it's important for them. And then you have the second bucket of agents that they're trying to sign everybody.
yeah,
And once you're under contract, you can't really maneuver and work around that. So, I mean, and you have agents that they have like 100 players, and you don't feel like you're getting the necessary attention if you're not making the money. And I
yeah,
think that's where players get lost, both on the men's and women's side. And
yeah.
um,
Unfortunately,
yeah. So your first contract was in Iceland. That was through an agent, or was that all found by yourself?
no, through an agent
Yeah.
actually. So I went there. Then I was working with him after season, but I just kind of noticed he was kind of pushing the same thing, and I was pushing for more. And so we just didn't align, and that didn't work out, which that's totally fine. And then my next move was Bosnia, and that was fully on my own, like reaching out with just like I guess it's connections, having those connections with the getting to the national team. And then Bosnia was without an agent. I went there,
Yeah.
which was
I,
also scary.
I don't know if have had this experience, but when I was playing, I had towards the end of my career, I signed with an agent, but it was the agent only would bring me deals in a certain country. So I
Yeah,
was only tied there. So I think that's also something that's obviously agents all work together, so they're kind of the network is small.
yeah,
Um, but I felt like towards the end of my career, my first deal was solo, and then I had an agent helping me out. But at a certain point, I realized like, all right, I can also make these phone calls myself. I can reach out to
exactly.
these clubs. You know, I got to get my foot in the door. I have the experience, and markets that I was unfamiliar with. I was like, all right, I don't know how to, Israel, for example. I didn't really know how to navigate there. Didn't speak
Yeah.
the language. A lot of people don't as well. So you know, can I find somebody that can help me find something there? And I think that that's something players don't know about until they're fully in it.
Oh, 100%. Even
Yeah.
now, like I'm 28 years old and like I'm still learning new things about the leagues, about stuff. So it's like it's nice in that regard to have an agent to like help you understand. But like you said, a lot of these agents are linked to certain countries. And so the agent I have now, he brought me to Greece, which is really nice. But it's like, do you have those connections outside? If I call you up tomorrow, like, hey, I really want to go play in Portugal, can you make that happen? Like, do you
Yeah.
have those connections, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure.
That's a tough thing to work
Yeah.
with.